Chris Eubank Jr. insists James DeGale would never tell truth about their sparring sessions. Chris Eubank Jr. believes James DeGale will never admit what really happened during their sparring session in 2012. The two Brits' rivalry was sparked 7 years ago when Eubank Jr., who was just a few fights into his pro career at the time, claimed he schooled DeGale in a sparring session. DeGale has always dismissed Eubank Jr.'s taunts as nonsense, but the pair will finally be able to settle their differences in the ring. Call this the retirement fight. James DeGale promises to end Chris Eubank Jr.'s career. Chris Eubank Jr. finally hires full-time coach from Floyd Mayweather's team. Conor McGregor reacts to Floyd Mayweather's knockout farce against Tenshin Nasukawa. The super-middleweights meet on 23 February in London, with DeGale declaring the loser will have to retire from boxing. And while Eubank Jr. refused to go into much detail about their training sessions together, the 29-year-old admitted it was his word against DeGale's after 7 years of going back and forth. He's not going to bring it up because he knows what happened, and I just don't feel the need to bring it up, Eubank Jr. told IFL TV. It's one of those things where it's a he said, she said. At the end of the day, it's not the fight is on February 23rd. That's when we get to show who's the real gravy. DeGale described Eubank Jr.'s post-sparring message on Twitter as madness and believes that even then the young novice was trying to build interest in their fight. Eubank Jr. and DeGale came face-to-face at a press conference in London, at which Chunky labeled their showdown the retirement fight. "I see that as weakness," Eubank Jr. said of DeGale's retirement comments. James DeGale reveals he might retire after Chris Eubank Jr. showdown. Floyd Mayweather destroys Tenshin Nasukawa with swift KO, and first-round promoter Eddie Hearn names his two standout boxers of the year. "I see that as embarrassing for a man to even have that word in his mind, let alone saying it at a press conference. Shameful. And it's encouraging. A fighter coming into a fight thinking about retiring if he loses, that's good for me. That thought hasn't even come into my head. He can label it whatever he wants. At the end of the day, all that matters is I train right, I spar right, and I teach this kid a lesson." More. Mauricio Pochettino delivers update on Christian Eriksen's contract situation at Spurs.